can it be? Showing up with Tony T, yes, Ramon SEO. To the double T, be fuddling these bookies like 1, 2, 3. They tapping out and we cashing out. It's plain to see. The morning scheme is the A-team, Mr. T. And I pity the fools who can't hang. Coming with real game is sort of a freight train. It's been reported bank rolls are easy to maintain. So get situated and listen to the picks. And it goes a little something like this.
And a pleasant good morning to you from the sports betting capital of the world, Las Vegas. This is Ramon Scott, and welcome to the Morning Steam Show for Tuesday, August 27th. Major League Baseball on tap today, along with one game in the WNBA, and that's what we're going to talk about. But it's more than that. It's a big week for all of us here as we roll with look at the beautiful college football coming through perfectly here at the moment. You can look at some of these lines behind me, and you got your own lines out there ready to roll. Maybe you're ready to roll with your college football picks for this week. Going to be awesome. No NFL yet. That's okay. Got some NFL news, obviously, here with CeeDee Lamb. I think that was a big story there with our NFL this week, but it's all about college football. Let's get it rolling here this week on the Morning Steam. Want to say hello to everyone rolling in the chat here for this morning. Hopefully we're going to have some winners here in Major League Baseball today. Also, there's a couple of games in La Liga, but for me, it's all going to be about tennis. What a day yesterday. A great day of action. No upsets. Hey, everything's a form so far, pretty much, it felt like, at least with the top seeds there at the U.S. Open, and should be some great matches today. I saw Diego Schwartzman lose there to get Gael Monfils yesterday, his last match. I mean, he's always been a favorite of everybody. He's a diminutive one. Schwartzman, the Argentine, pretty good career. Never really broke through at any of the majors, but felt like to me, if you want to pick some guys that could win you a few bets at the window, Diego Schwartzman, you could do worse than him. Certainly always good for a punt. All right. Say hello to everyone in the chat. Get rolling with the show. We had a pretty okay day yesterday with some of the plays. Had premium pick winners yesterday. Yeah, I had the San Diego Padres to win. Of course, I feel like we're going to take them here every day for the rest of the season right now. Oh, my goodness. Also, yesterday, premium pick winner, Kansas City Royals. I don't know what I can do about the Apollo. I will apologize to anyone that got screwed up in the Toronto-Boston mess, but obviously it was out of our control with the pitching situation that they kind of jerked around a little bit there with that first game, and then Kelly starts the second game. I mean, we had a winner here on the show. I don't know if I can claim it, but, the game did go over in game two, but just end up a little bit quirky with the pitching. But it was neat to see Jansen. He got a hit too for his new team there in the game yesterday. Kind of a neat little thing. And how about who else was a star yesterday? Randy Arozarena. We had the Seattle Mariners premium pick winner yesterday. He had the big home run yesterday. So, all right. Also, WNBA. How about Indiana? Caitlin Clark got turned her ankle, but man, they were just on fire again yesterday. Fever really looking good. I mean, you almost want to put them up there in the contenders category with, I'm not going to put them up there with the Liberty and the Sun and whoever else you want or don't want to put up there at this point. Talking about the Aces and maybe the Lynx, of course, are hot too. But last night also the Liberty rocked them. Mercury yesterday, and we had a premium pick winner. Washington and Seattle game stayed under. All right, chat. Hello. Maybe talk a few minutes here today, and all we got says baseball. So Irish King is bad, and Joe Alvarado. There's my partner, Dave Dickens here. Appreciate Dave so much, and Dre here today. Who else we got? They were having a nice conversation here, getting ready for the and who's doing their drafts this week. I've entered my contest. I'm in one of those. I'm not going to call out how much I'm in these things for, but I'm in a Survivor here in Las Vegas. I'm in some of the, I'm thinking about maybe can I get in a bigger contest here, but you're going to play those contests. You're going to have your fantasy drafts this week. And let's see who else we got here. Fernando's here today. Maybe, like I said, Fernando can. We got some La Liga. We've also got other types of soccer. I just was talking about the biggest, board games today, but definitely have some UEFA qualification going on, some England Cup going on as well, U.S. Open Cup tonight here. Today is some of the soccer features. So, all right, Jermaine is here today. We were talking about Jermaine the other day when he didn't show up, didn't we, gang? R. Thompson's here. Jermaine, I have to go back and see what we said. Jermaine, good to have you, my friend, as always. Thomas Lewis is here. Hey, like this video. Subscribe to our channel, Tony's Picks, here on YouTube, the 42,000 subscriber juggernaut. We're only getting bigger at this point. And Darren is here. Vegramento. It kind of reminds me of the old Lucille Ball routine. Vita Vita Benjamin. Lando tripling up here. Today, me and Lando have a special pact to put in the 3 emojis whenever we're in a chat room. And John Monaforte here today. Yeah, it wasn't a doubleheader, John. The first game was already being played. It was actually joined in the second inning. And it was the top of the second. So there was no game listed, but they certainly can put in another pitcher as long as they hadn't appeared in that game or whatever. So they kind of messed with the starting pitching a little bit in that second game. Barrios was okay. I mean, yeah, for sure. So, yeah, like that video, subscribe. Thank you, Thomas. You're like clockwork, you know that? And reminds me to give the promotion because that's what I'm supposed to do here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. And who else? Kervin is here today. Justin's here. Ruthless Tribe says, I should do team totals. Yeah, I probably should. Not a product, though, that I have here on the shelf here at Tony'sPicks.com. So look, when I give out a play, right, because I just give out one thing, side or total. But I think derivatives, I mean, I'm not one to do too many, I'm going to take under in the Guardians game, yet I'm going to go over on one of their opponents to hit a home run. I don't do too much of that. So a lot of times when I'm kind of talking about a game, but if I'm on the under, I'm probably at least on one of the teams on a team total under. But that's I just want to thank Ruthless Tribe though for being here for sure. I'd do a lot more if we had. That's an awesome emoji too. I'd do more, but we only got so much time for the show. Luis, good morning. Tyrone, good morning. And we're gonna find Darren and I are gonna find all those tarps here. We kind of make fun of those. We make fun of those trappy spots a little bit, don't we? All right, I'm gonna go over to Tony'sPicks.com, see who did well yesterday on the website. I think I eked out a profit there yesterday, but I want to say I love looking at the leaderboard every day right now because of our new gang of cappers here, including Damian Sosh. You guys were talking Notre Dame in the chat. Why not with Damian on top here, 3-0 yesterday with picks. Jerry Lewis 3-0. CJ Sturgeon's on board 3-1 yesterday, 75%. Mark Butterscotch Eubanks with his only play. EPA Sports wins his only play. There's Rod Z in there with winning his only play. Tiffany Mance wins also yesterday. Brandon Check. These guys are all just winning. Well, hey, like I said, if I could do this, I would do it. But I'm a volume player, so thanks for joining me. You're going to get a lot of picks from me here, and you're going to get premium picks from me as well over at Tony'sPicks.com. Hey, I got my. Let me just run through a few of these and give them a shout out, including OG Cappers, BIP, Ruben Marlboro, Jorge Gonzalez, George Bo Dunn, 2-1, Scott Double Shooty, 2-1, Mindy Hahn, and there I am as well. We're hanging out there, and Tony's in the profit yesterday, last 7 days. Ron Crawford up there. Ron C., author of the spreadsheet play of the day. Hey, I know I had a big day. Ron, if you're out there, I haven't seen you in the chat yet. Maybe you're not, but man, I was having a great time here this morning with this KBO action. Man, Hanwha under, Lotte. Man, some of these games are coming through big time. So Rod up there this week, 9-4. OG Cappers, perfect 7-0 here this week. Can't do any better than that. Tony T up there, real strong numbers here. Damian Sosh is undefeated this week. Last 30 days, Ron Hahn's up there, 13.25 units. Daniel Wolosichuk up over 9 units. Scott Double Shooty, 8.5 units of profit. There's Rod Zawacki, 7.25 units of profit. And Joseph Schultz is up nearly 6 units of profit. You can click on the All Cappers tab and find the handicapper of your choice. Click on their handicapper profile page, and that's how you get signed up. I've got premium picks today, including I've got a play in La Liga today. Check me out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Got a Tuesday evening play in La Liga, in addition to Major League Baseball. And I might have a premium in that game tonight. I might just give out both picks right here. I gave out in the WNBA my pick on my video last night, so check it out here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Check out all the videos from the cappers here. We're starting to see a few of the Pig Dog cappers here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, so it's really awesome. Really strengthens the credibility of what Tony's been able to accomplish here with his site here, and the relationship between Tony and the Pick Dogs every day. I mean, that show has been, dare I say, a staple now. All right. Check me out there at Tony'sPicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 15% off all premium pick packages, including mine here today. All right. Oh, Ruthless Tribe. That's awesome. Thank you. Humble and Gentle is here today as well. So guess it's time to start the show. I don't know what else we can do as far as, big news is concerned. From yesterday, I think we covered anything. I was bummed about the great Sven-Goran Eriksson passing away yesterday, the great soccer coaching legend, certainly coached, I think most known for England, but, certainly with Manchester United, with David Beckham and Wayne Rooney and Steven Gerrard. So great coach. And really, lost pretty much a legend. I know that one kind of went under the, I don't want to say under the radar. It was a big deal, but all right, let's get over to the show and say hello to the chat. Who else came in? And we'll get to the picks. Truth Teller, hello. Truth Teller's here. Oh, wow. All right. Dave did this just so I like the nightlife, baby. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the games here today with Cubs and Steele going up against the Pirates, and Jones here in this one for Justin Steele. He's been pretty good here. The longer the season gets, the steadier Steele seems to get right now. And the Cubs, in a pretty much desperate situation, but not out of it yet. Neither is Pittsburgh. Yeah, they are. Sorry, Pirates fans, but maybe Paul Skeens can salvage something from this season. Looks like they're going to give him a go here and try to make sure he gets a few more starts, try to beat out my man Jackson Merrill here at this point. Doesn't it feel like it? There has been widely reported steam here. I believe it was just when I was going on the air here. Let me check this out because I think I got to update this price just a little bit. They started to take it at plus $1.20 or $1.15, I think. And right now the Cubs are about 10 cents lower than that price you see right here. If I don't know if you're interested in the Pirates, I mean, there might be a little value gone, and maybe the Cubs offer a little bit of value here at this point. I'm not sure. I want to get involved with the Pirates, though, here at this point. Jones, a 4.86 ERA in his last 3 starts, but we haven't seen him since, July, beginning of July. What is that, the second or third? So Jones here, we up against it. The Pirates here, now 7 games under 500. So I don't know. Cubs feel like they got enough momentum going on here following the win yesterday. I'd probably be interested in the Cubs. One of my losses yesterday was the Bucks. I tried to get cute with the Bucks and Keller. We talked about him here on the show, and I ended up passing. I was already on a premium, so I tried to take the opportunity to give out a total, and that didn't go too well either. So hopefully this game's better for me today. I'm going to take the Cubs, and I'm just going to keep it as a pick here on the show. Maybe I'm not as confident, and they are laying the little bit of a price here. But again, that looks like a discount to me at $1.20. So if you're on the Bucks, you're going to be on I would say the sharp side here. It feels like at this point. Let's get your plays in the chat here with this one with Steele on the road against Jones. And it is Frank Altman starting us off here today. He's on the Cubs run line, and it's going to be Thomas. Wants a Nerfy here. So, yeah, I guess we do kind of do team totals, don't we? When you guys do my team totals, it feels like, Steele actually has gotten rocked by the Pirates in a couple of starts this year. He has a 10.24 ERA, but that first inning's pretty good, 3 for 21. That will definitely take that. Definitely look above average there for Steele. Jones, 4 for 16. Take it or leave it. Dre's on the over. Our Tom's Cubs and under. Jeff Schramm, hello, good morning. Ruthless Tribe gets a chance to comment with us. Awesome. Today, over in this one. Juice says can't get involved with these Pirates right now. I think Dave likes the over. Maybe this is a team total here for Dave. Cubs over because Pirates are done. And Vagramento, Vita Vita Benjamin on the Cubs here. Darren says Cubs and under. And wow, we're already involved in the consensus play here with the Cubs. How about that? All right. Like I said, I feel like with this, with this steam this morning that maybe the Bucks are here a little bit on the sharp side here, but I'm not going to be on them. Here is Pirates team total over for Jermaine. And our, let's see here, Pirates on the run line. Chad's got his Chad challenge in there. He likes the Aces in that WNBA. We'll be covering it here today. We'll get to the WNBA game. Maybe I should have just covered it right now with Chad, but all right. Cubs first 5 here for Jeff. Steele 8, 6, and 7. Jones 8, 5, and 3. Okay, I'll take the Cubs. Johnny Walker says take Steele to go over in his K prop as well. All right, I think the Cubs are the public side. I think the Pirates are the sharp side. But color us public here. I'm okay with being, I'm hip to be square. One more was there. Justin, first 5 over. Next up. Now, the Royals and the Guardians, talk about doubleheaders yesterday, right? And the Royals, a big doubleheader sweep over the Guardians. Thomas, what happened there yesterday? Well, like I said, I went with game 1, had Kansas City as the premium pick winner there. We all agreed yesterday, right? Over in game 2. pretty good. I think Steven and I at least were on it. I think a couple of you guys were on it as well yesterday in game 2 of the doubleheader sweep yesterday. Can you do it again with the Royals today? The widely reported steam here is on the Guardians today and the over as well. I might not be hanging out with my friends, the Sharps, in this one today with the Royals and the Guardians. Let's talk about this one with let's see here with Lorenzen. He continues to look strong. Look strong out there. Lorenzen, the old curls for girls. Man, this guy, muscling up out there and looking strong. 2 ERA in his last 4 starts. Good numbers in his career against Cleveland. The Royals here now have won 11 of their last 17 games. Here of late. They've gone over in 5 of their last 7. Williams is struggling these last couple of starts for sure. He's been tagged with a loss in both of them. Cleveland has lost 8 of their last 11 right now. We don't want to see these guys slipping too much here, Thomas, right? So, all right. Williams has gone under in 7 of his last 10, despite going just 3-7 in those, in those 10 starts. Pardon me, getting comfortable here, getting old maybe. Let's get some plays in the chat in this one, and then I'll let me see how Thomas is phrasing this here. I'll give you a play. Take the Royals today. Oh, that means Thomas is upset. I get it. I can read right through. I can see that's that's why we have the chat on the show. I can read the intonations. Did I say that right? I can translate the intonations of your chat. Sometimes probably incorrectly. Here's Justin on the Royals first 5. Juice says Royals and over. Irish King is ready for football. R. Thompson Cleveland team total over. And Ray said, there it is again, right? Why am I not catching on to that? I'm Mr. Trend here. Is that right now? Vegramento Royals money line team total over. Juice is saying the Guardians. Hey, you know what, Thomas? I'll say this, Thomas. Right? Remember back in mid-April, right? Well, it must have been it was like 1 or 2 weeks into the season. I came on here, right? I'm taking the Guardians. They're 40-1. I'm taking them on the futures board. 40-1. Well, at least I'm sitting here now with a ticket that has some equity to it, right? I mean, the Guardians are probably 15-1 to win the World Series right now or so. Maybe it'll be 20 by the end of the day, but we made the right call back in April. I'm not ready. I can't do much about it right now. It's a pretty nice futures ticket. It's going to be, I guess I can just start, throwing down, $100 here, $100 there, but I'm not interested in that. Let's keep rolling here with the Guardians. How are we going to be the Guardians of the Padres? Let's see, Ray here, lean to the Guardians. Jerry, yeah, Gavin Williams. I don't know if he's was all that. Ruthless Tribe has a prop there. Chris San is here again today. Hello. And the Sharps are dull. Kansas City hot, Cleveland inconsistent, says Biggie. Guardians struggling offensively. Guardians run line here for 9 legacy, however. I kind of wanted to go on the Royals money line. Let me see here. I kind of want to just go on the Royals. Thomas says, yeah, they're still Cleveland. All right. Chris Sand, KC, first 5. You got Lorenzen so far, 3-0-1 with Kansas City so far in his first 5s. Williams, 2, 6, and 2. All right, Thomas is going to take Cleveland. I'm thinking about Kansas City here. Let me see how deep that run line is. I don't want to. It's got to be pretty heavy, I'm sure. I'll be on the money line here, but feel like I want Kansas City again, quite frankly. Minus $1.65. I'll take them on the money line here for today. I'll take Kansas City as my play here. I kind of want to roll with them again in premium, but okay. Nana went under, and Jermaine went over. And Thomas says, he told me to take the Royals. Okay. And next up, well, the Angels and let me fix Mr. Herder's name there. But anyways, like I said, there's just no way in heck you should be starting Johnny Cueto at this point. If you are a team that is, one of the worst in baseball, you should have something in your system, right? To kind of, you don't want to burn anything up, but there's no answer for the Angels at this point, man. This is a troubled franchise at this point. The pressure is only seems to grow. Hey, it's fine if you got an owner. Maybe he doesn't. Who knows right now? But anyways, for Cueto, he gave up 3 runs in 6 of the third innings in that first start. So you know what you're gonna get with Johnny Cueto here. He still can go out there and probably do as well as any Angels prospect. It's just that this isn't what you want in a franchise here at this point. I mean, as marginal of a major leaguer as Cueto is, I'd rather see him be, on a contending team, right, helping somebody try to get something done here at this point. Hey, gang, just want to mention right now, there seems to be a little bit of a move here in the Cubs and the Pirates game over here at this point. It's still mostly 8, but the line service is alerting us to a move to the over. Just keep an eye on that. I'm not sold on it at all. Like Jeff said, the Sharps are looking pretty dull here at this point. But all right, I'm going to continue on though here. Angels. Just 3-13 in their last 16 games overall. They've gone under in 10 of their last 16 on the road. Detroit's won 11 of their last 14. They continue to click here, looking pretty good. $1.55 or higher feels pretty high at this point. But I'm going to take the Detroit Tigers here as my play. Maybe I'll even make it -1 here. I'm not interested in the Angels today. I think they might have some problems here with Herder. Look, maybe it's a bullpen game, maybe not from what we've seen so far. Let me see what those. I'm not going to delay it too much. I had some interesting numbers on Herder, but no. Okay, I might have to leave it alone. Computer kind of not keeping up with me here. That's all right. Okay. Oh, let me get your plays. Maybe that will buy me some time here to look at this one. Okay, I'm going to back it up here and see what we got. Hi, Joe. He said his best bet is a Royals Guardians game to go over that we talked about there. Thank you. There's Tigers run line for Nana and Vegramento on Detroit. Big E's talking about Detroit on fire. Yeah, I mean, dare I say, too little, too late, or what else we got? Jerry Davis here, Detroit team total over. How hot they are. Darren likes the Tigers. Ruthless likes Angels on the run line, though, to hang in here. And Frank says, keep it going. Big Ramento likes Detroit to put up some offense today. I might be thinking about staying low here. And let's see, I think Jermaine is at a exact score line. Detroit or Angels 3-1. Yeah, Cueto marginal here at best. Detroit Sand, Detroit. Or Chris Sand, Detroit Sand. What is that? Yeah, that's what I feel like, Jermaine. That's what I feel like with Herder. John says take the Tigers here in this one. And Lando says Detroit team total over. All right. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. Feels like I'm having a conversation with myself when I talk to the chat. So nothing I can do here. I'm going to take the Tigers I'm going to take a favorite here with the Tigers. I just don't want any part of the Angels. I'll probably make it -1 here. A little bit of money line, a little bit of run line. Next up, we saw the Phillies. Big hurdle for the Phillies mentally to win that game yesterday with walk-off fashion with Bryce Harper. Phillies hadn't fared too well against the Astros. The Astros were pretty much having a pretty good time in Philadelphia each time they went there. It seems like right now, but the Phillies were able to get the win there yesterday. Pretty big deal there. It felt like to get over the hump. Now you got Verlander coming in here. 4.5 ERA so far in his last 4 starts. The Astros just 4-7 with JB so far on the mound. You got to wonder, uh, you know, I'm not ever going to say, he's Dunsky or anything like that. I mean, especially the way the Astros are going, he'll be ready. He does have a 3-0 career record against the Phillies, a 1.42 ERA for Verlander. You got Nola here, a 3.18 ERA in his last 3 starts. So maybe he's had some ups and downs, more ups and downs, obviously, but Philly just 2-5 in Nola's last 7 starts. Phillies have won 8 of their last 12. Astros have won 5 of their last 7. Astros have gone under in 16 of their last 25 games overall. All right, chat, go ahead. Let's see what you have here with the Phils hosting the Astros today with Verlander and Nola. Let me find my spot here. All right, here we go. I want to say hello to Tony Hardbody in the chat there. He was talking about he liked Tigers and under. Sorry, I missed that. I would like to have said Tony Hardbody, but I'll wait until he makes another pick before I say Tony Hardbody. All right. I think Luis is on the Astros. Dre is on the under. Ray is on the over. Thomas says he likes Nola under his strikeout prop. That's what I like to see. Someone who comes in with I always wondered, just we hate the blindly, right? But man, why not just go under a lot of props every day and just go to the beach? Doesn't that work? Art Thompson's on Philly. And Dave likes the Phillies. I think he likes the Phillies over. Maybe it's I think his Astros are. Maybe it's Phillies team total. How's that for Dave? Astros here for Justin. Lando likes the over. Ruthless first 5 under. Nola's going under on his strikeout prop in this one. Darren likes the under in the game. Johnny wants a Nerfy. Johnny sounds like a bad 60s song. All right, let's take a look here. Verlander so far 4 for 11. Not great. And Nola 6 for 26. You'd expect better. Angels run line here. Phillies run line. 9 Legacy. Talk about that other game too. Chris Brady talking about the Mariners. Maybe they can get it back. Nana wants the under. And Vegramento. That's why you fire a manager late in the season. If you could stop the bleeding a little bit, right, you can kind of regroup the momentum. Philly here for Vegramento. And Jeff, team total over for the Phillies. Astros run line and under for Jerry. All right. For me, I got to go under with Verlander and Nola here. I mean, are we overlooking this, or are these guys? Look, I mean, maybe, I don't know, the good hitting, I don't know. I'm going under. I'm going under for sure. Look, Bovada's 9 under 25, so I'm going under. Maybe I'm just square. Is nobody going under here? I mean, I saw 1 or 2, but I got to go under with Verlander and Nola to get something done. Maybe they will be subpar today. All right. Here we go. Athletics taking on the Reds here with Spence going for the A's in this one. And I want to say it's going to be Lodolo here. I think the books have been a little bit hesitant here to put the line up at some of the books right now, but DraftKings, they're always good for a line, $1.45, 9.5. I think that's what Bovada, very close to the line there as well. So I don't know. I think I feel pretty okay about that right now. So let's take a look here for Spence. Spence has a 5.85 ERA in his last 4 starts and an 0-3 record. Oakland's just 5-12 with Spence, kind of like Oakland all year before their great surge here. It feels like, for all that, Oakland's still 23-40 on the road, so they're an underdog here, not getting the best price. But the Reds have lost 7 of their last 10. They are 10-4 in their last 14 series openers coming into this one. A's also, they're 10-2 in their last 12 series openers. How about that? They've gone under in 7 of their last 9. They've gone over, however, in 10 of Spence's last 13 starts. This one's all over the place in Trendland. Maybe I got to look at the market action here a little bit. Reds are 0-7 against American League on the run line at home, but they were a dog in some of them. Okay, let's go to the chat. They've lost 8 straight at home to American League teams. Good morning to Calvin today. R. Thompson will start us off, I believe, here with the Reds. Justin's got Rook with his total base prop over. Dre is on the under here. Ruthless Tribe. Leading Cincinnati team total over. Begramento, Oakland, and team total over. Jerry on the A's. John's on the Reds. And A's take game 1, says Juice. Frank's on the A's, and Dave likes the under here in this one with the A's and the Reds. This one was, I might roll the dice here if I could find them. Because I'm not liking it. Let me get some more from the chat here. I think I got a few more plays I can look at and contemplate. Nana said, go over here in this one. Calvin's here on the Reds. Jeff says, give me first 5 under. Hey, Ron's got his spreadsheet play of the day there. We just talked about it. I'm on the Royals, and so's John. Ron. Luis is on the over here. And that's it. Luis is on the Reds also. All right. I'm going to take the Reds here to win this one at minus $1. Or I'm sorry, the A's to win this one as an underdog here at plus $1.25. All right. Don said the over seems a little high. I don't like this game. Let me move on. I'm just taking the A's because they're dogs, pretty much. Wasn't feeling it. All right, I'm definitely feeling the Yankees right now. It just feels like right now the Yankees, I know they're playing the Nationals. I'm not making a point of that. I mean, we rolled with the money line. We rolled with the run line yesterday on the Yankees. It does feel like right now they're ready to kind of make this move here a little bit. The Orioles, they got them where they want them, it feels like. I think we're going to have a great month with these two teams, obviously. I don't think anything's been settled here, obviously. But I think here the Yankees against the Nationals, I don't even know if I'm going to break it down. I'm probably just going to roll Yankees again. We'll talk a few stats here, but I might be quick in this one and feel like I just want to roll with the Yankees. Cole's on fire here. Last 4 starts, 2-0 and a 1.17 earned run average. The Yankees have won 5 of 6. You got Patrick Corbin Day going on. Nationals have gone under in 9 of their last 12. Yankees have gone under in 5 of their last 6 on the road. Maybe you could look at a total here. I feel like the public would probably go over because they just figure the Yankees will mash. But Corbin may be able to mix it up here a little bit here with this lineup, it feels like. But I'm not. Can they get anything against Cole, quite frankly? This is, I mean, could you imagine getting Cole hot here? I mean, you're always thinking that's going to happen, but now it is happening. So, and you need everything you can get out of these Yankee guys right now. All right, here's Dre. I think Dre's starting us off here with the Yankees run line. And Thomas's Yankees run line. This is going to be a consensus play. You know it is. Here's Darren going Yankees run line and money line. Or, I'm sorry, Yankees first five and full game. Vegramento going Yankees run line here. Yankee, Justin over. Here's Fernando with an under here. And again, I'm not necessarily ready to call it like I feel like the public just is going to gravitate over, and I just want to see where this line move heads, because it does feel like the pressure is coming in on the under from the sharps for sure. I kind of want to side with that actually. But I'm taking the Yankees run line here, and it's a consensus play in this one. I mean, it was either going to be a card, but I just knew that I just knew for some reason we'd all be on the Yankees. All right. Dave's on the Yankees run line. John will take them -2.5. Irish King will take him -3.5. Do I hear 4.5? Truth Teller says he'll parlay the team total with the Padres. Jeff's on the Yankees. I didn't even look at the price. What is it's got to be like $1.50 by now. It is $1.50. I didn't even realize it actually should be lower. I just think it's such a public play. The books can get away with a little bit higher price, it feels like. You guys are still going on the Yankees here. We got 100 people in the chat, and I think every one of them has clicked on the Yankees here. All right. I get you, 9 Legacy. I don't mind, with an overwhelming, that's why in games like that, I try to say my pick first. Juice is ready to just sit on it, right? Vegas says they'll just wait. They'll hope to cash big like they always do. Darren likes the under. Jerry said today's an over, he said. All right. Jermaine laying it. All right. I think that's enough of this Yankee game. We got to keep it moving. Blue Jays and Red Sox. Here's Rodriguez and Criswell here. I think that's what I may have just made a mistake yesterday when I listed that game. It was unfair of me to do so. The game was already in progress. But I just want to make a little, note about that situation they had. So this is the matchup here with Rodriguez and Criswell. In this one, right? $1.35 or so, maybe $1.40 here for Boston. Total 9.5. Yeah, that's going to be it right there. Okay, let me get it. Let me get going here with these two. For Criswell here, 3.06 ERA in his last 3 starts. The Red Sox are 10-4 with Criswell on the mound this season. Right now, the Red Sox, doesn't feel real. Even the Blue Jays are coming in here. I don't want to say even the Blue Jays. They're 7-1 in their last 8 games. You got one team going one direction, one team going the other here at this point. Blue Jays are just 1-6 with Rodriguez in his last 7 starts, and he's struggled a bit. Definitely ERA over 4.5. Last 4 starts, they've gone over in 6 of his last 8 starts. Blue Jays have gone over in 6 of their last 9. Red Sox have gone over in 26 of their last 34. So they're hitting. They're not getting much pitching. And I just have a feeling that's the way this game is going to go today. I'm probably just going to take the Blue Jays here as my play, but let's see what you guys have. Let's see here. R. Thompson. Well, maybe they just don't like it. They're watching. They just don't like it, R. Thompson. Story of my life. Red Sox for Trevor. Luis is on the over. Juice says Drays again. Razor. Thank you, Razor. That was awesome coverage, by the way, from the track last weekend. Just want to compliment you on that. Blue Jays here over for Justin. John Monaforte says Yankees and Padres and Dodgers is at a parlay. Pardon me. Chris Sand going over. Pardon me, gang. Vegramento going over here as well. I feel like this might be the total might be a consensus. Jerry says the Jays are just smacking that ball, right? And how about Vladdy? I mean, almost, it's amazing how someone can go, he was never, no one's going to say that, he was, a fluke or anything like that. That was never the case, but he's really gathered himself and just terrific, right? Thomas here on Boston, Dre's on the over. Dave likes the game to go over as well. And Thomas is thinking maybe they can get it. Calvin's on the Jays. Hello to Mike. Good morning. Tony Hardbody. He's behind us, but I just wanted to say it. Razor, like I said, that made me think about when I said that. Pardon me, brother. Wow. I was like, man, if I wasn't stuck in Vegas, I'd just go out to Del Mar and sit on Razor's stream at beautiful Del Mar and say, like, here I am at Del Mar. Jeff Schramm on Toronto. Boston Red Sox first 5 over for Irish King. Criswell 8-5-1 in the first 5. And Red Sox really. Here's the thing: the Red Sox and their the bullpen woes all year, right? The Red Sox in the first 5 this season are 66-46, 66-46-18 in the first 5. That's 20 games over 500 for a team that is what, 2 or 3 games over 500. Jays for Mike Allison. All right. I'm on the Blue Jays here, I think, today. And a lot of support for the over. And I think there's some 10s out there, actually, on this. Not yet, huh? All right. Give me the Reds. Give me the Blue Jays here. I'll take the dog. Let's move on to the Braves taking on the Twins with Schwellenbach. How about this guy, man? He's mowing them down here all in typical Atlanta Braves fashion. It feels like this guy is. I didn't know that. I mean, he's one of the top strikeout pitchers in the game. It feels like right now over the last several starts here, he's really cooking right in time for these Braves. It feels like right now. For Schwellenbach, a 3.65 ERA in his last 4 starts. He's gone under in 12 of his 14 starts for the Braves. They're only 6-8 with Schwellenbach. Lack of run support for some of those games for sure, because Schwellenbach's looking pretty strong, man. The Braves got another one, it looks like. Gosh darn them. Woods Richardson, the Twins, they look like they got a good one here too. We know that. Woods Richardson, Twins are 7-3 last 10 starts with Woods Richardson on the mound. He's got a 2.65 ERA in his last 3 starts. Twins have lost 6 of their last 8 here. Maybe there'll be some popular support here for Atlanta. It feels like, I haven't looked at the chat yet. I have a feeling that I don't know if it'll be consensus, but I'm feeling it's going to run about 2-1 for Atlanta. Let's just see. Braves have gone 6-11 in their last 17 road series openers. Twins have gone under in 4 of their last 5. Let's go to the chat here. I think we got enough to see what's going on here with the Braves and the Twins. Mike Irish King likes the Braves here. Mike Allison says, give me Braves first 5. Schwellenbach just 6-7-1. Woods Richardson 10-6-6. Chris Sand likes under here with these 2 good-looking young starters here. It feels like Joe Alvarado's on the Twins. Dave likes the under. Jermaine likes the under. Luis, Braves and under. R. Tom's going under here in this one. Jerry Davis says, I'm going with the Braves. That Simeon is declining here. I'm not sure too much, Jerry. I kind of like what you guys are saying about that under, though. And John says the inconsistent Braves. I think that's what you're going to see with the team having the issues that they are, right? Ruthless Tribe even says team total under here, 9 legacy Twins on the run line. And Thomas says it is a play here for the consensus under here in this one. All right. I'm gonna I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going to go with the under in this one as my play. I was about to go with a side, but I like the under too much. I agree with you. It was going to be a premium. It was going to be a premium. I'll just let you know right now, Atlanta and Minnesota, and I'll pivot off that. You guys liked it, and if you guys like a total, because uh, with our chat consensus, I mean, come on, we probably go 9 sides to every one total. It feels like maybe it's gotten a little better of late. Maybe it's I don't know, 4-1 or something. I don't know if it's that. No, I don't know if it is. Fernando's on the over here. Vagramento Twins on the run line. And Thomas, thank you. All right. Here, next up, it's the Padres. They're taking on the Cardinals in this one. Man, the offense was just putting them away, just building runs every time you look. The Padres doing it right now. Manny Machado at this another Padre who just kind of I almost say flying under the radar. He's a real team leader here. Fernando Tatis is going to go over to Arizona, start swinging the bat a little bit, but I don't know. Don't bring in Fernando. Fernando is doing not Fernando, our Fernando, but Fernando Tatis is doing a good job being a cheerleader on the bench. Maybe that's just might be where he needs to be. You don't want to say that about him. You can take a healthy Fernando Tatis Jr., but whatever. Padres got a great thing going on right now. They got Dylan Cease here on the mound today going up against Miles Mikolas. Look, it's great because the Padres, the Cardinals used to dominate the Padres forever, it seemed like, especially in the playoffs. They really thumped us in many a years back in the day, and even in this, oh man, feels like about 10 years ago now. But all right. For the Padres in this one, and Dylan Cease is actually struggling here a little bit of late. I don't think he's fading or anything. Maybe just a little bit of a rough spot. 5.5 ERA in his last 4 starts, but Padres still 6-2 with Dylan Cease on the mound. Maybe feels a little cheap, huh? Padres have gone over in 4 of his last 5 starts. Miles Mikolas has an ERA close to 6 in his last 5 starts. Cardinals are under in 9 of their last 13 games here coming into this one. And, I'm taking the Padres. I'm not even going to go to the chat. Here's the thing. I always talk about, right, my Padres, whatever, but I'm always, I'm always skeptical. So when I'm rolling with the Padres, man, I'm feeling really positive here. It's all Padres consensus play, man. Jeez, look at all these Padres. Is it just you guys sitting here making me feel good? I mean, Padres should be $5 here at this point, looking at what you guys are putting in the chat. Bobby's going to go under here in this one. Fernando, lean over. Thomas rules it a consensus play. We could just move on. Ruthless Tribe here. Almost feels like free money, baby, with the Padres. That's when you get cocky. Bobby Smith, I think, giving us an exact score line here. And Mike Allison, Padres money line. All right, we don't need to fill my head with big thoughts. We can just keep it moving. That was a unanimous decision. Giants and Brewers here with Logan Webb in this one. And for the Brewers here, you got Myers going in this one. Webb here a favorite, $1.20. And the total is 7.5, or is it lower now? I mean, it feels like let me see here. The widely reported steam, yes, widely reported steam did come in on the Brewers actually, and the under. And I don't know. I mean, is anybody really going to go against Webb here? Maybe they are. Webb, though, has a 4-0 record in his last 5 starts with a 0.72 earned run average. Giants are just 4-10 on the road with Webb because they're the Giants on the road. But Webb, great numbers in his career against Milwaukee. 4 starts, a 1.73 ERA, and a 2-0 record. For Myers, 4.13 ERA in his last 5 starts. The Brewers are 6-2 with Myers at home in his home starts this season. Brewers have won 8 of their last 11. This is going to be a good series, a big series here, midweek. Brewers and Giants. I said I was going to check that total. So I think it's gone. Wow, it's juiced to the over. Okay, here we go. Let's see what you got, chat. Brewers and Giants today. Fernando, I'll give you the clue right. Fernando says everyone take the Giants so he can get a better price on the Brewers, is what he said. Here's juice on the Giants. Dre, San Francisco and under. Irish King says favorites flopped. Favorite flopped in this one, he said. Kind of weird, right? Dave says they'll get 6 home runs in this game off of Logan Webb. Dave, what do you... All right. Here's a Nerfy from Johnny Walker. Webb is awful in the first inning. That's true. They might hit a home run in the first inning, maybe off of Webb. He's 9 for 27. First inning runs, 9 of his 27 starts. That's not great. Tariq likes the Giants. Truth teller on the Brewers. Myers is 8 for 18. That's really bad too, but Johnny likes a Nerfy here. I don't want to say it like that, like I'm talking bad. I'm just giving the numbers. Justin says Ramos over in his total base prop. Bobby likes the Brewers' first 5. Myers 6, 8, and 4 in the first 5. Webb 13, 9, and 5. Vegramento Brewers run line. Thomas Brewers run line here. Which run line here? Probably minus 1.5 at big money, it feels like. Chris says Webb on road. Big difference from Webb at home. Nana goes over our Tom's Brewers here. Kind of want to go again. I'm on the under as my play. Chris likes that Nerfy too. What do you guys know that I don't? What's the price on the Nerfy? Giants money line from Tony Hardbody. He's in Toronto. All right, Chris has rethought it. Don't let me take you off a good Nerfy, Chris. I'm just reading stats. I'm not. Please don't let me do that. Still, I mean, there's more than 50% of the time, it's still going to be a Nerfy, even if these stats were to hold true. All right. I think, is that going to do it in this one for you guys? AOD here today. Thank you, AOD. So, Steam was Brewers and under for sure. I'm going to take the under. Fernando's leading over. Oh, no. I'm going under, though. Brewers and Giants today. Next up, the Rangers and Andrew Haney going up against the White Sox and Garrett Crochet. Rangers a favorite here on the road against the Sox. Is today the day, gang? Could we do it? Could we do it? The White Sox are 31 and 101. They're 70 games under 500. I've never seen such a that's our White Sox crummy stat of the day. Crochet has an ERA over 7.5 in his last 6 starts, and soon as Crochet starts to get rocked, Crochet's out of there. We've seen that now. I think even we can figure this one out at this. And this is how you should handle these guys, right? You know, Tony always talks about not damaging these pitchers' confidence, and don't want to damage their arm. Just get them out there. Still good to get out there. Strength, you know. Part of the repetition is the strength, man. I mean, one of the things about shutting down all these pitchers, right? If you use it or you lose it. So White Sox are just 4-9 in his last 13 starts. He's gone over in 5 straight. Has Crochet. The White Sox have gone over in 12 of their last 16 games. The Rangers just 4-14 in their last 18 road series openers. Haney has an 0-3 record and a 5.5 ERA in his last 5 starts. Can these guys turn it around at all and be, well, Haney we know is not great, but he's had his moments. So he's 5-1 in his career against the White Sox in 9 starts, but a 4.5 ERA against them. All right. Anything from the chat here of this game? Let me take a look. Vegramento takes Texas. Fernando's on the over. Ruthless Tribe, Texas. Thomas is on Texas here. Widely reported steam came in on the over in this one. Mostly 8.5s all over the place. It definitely was 8. Then that steam rolled in. And not only that, it's juiced to the over. Haney is a garbage can 3 times, says Irish King. Tony Hardbody likes the Rangers money line, but Dre will take White Sox money line here. Justin's on the Rangers run line. And let me just look. I know where I'm headed. Just want to look at something here. And I'm going to take the under here. If it's gone up here to 8.5, give me the under in the Rangers and the White Sox today. All right. Oh, Jerry says his favorite play is White Sox first 5 parlay with Rangers full game. Jerry, I hope they give you, I say it every time, I hope they give you extra money for doing that. Do they? Jeff says Texas run line here. A lot of Texas run line. I don't think it made the consensus, but you guys are willing to do it. All right. Whoops. Here we go. Next up, Marlins and Rockies with Rodri Munoz on the mound on the road here against Paul. Oh, okay. Thanks. I knew it, Thomas. I knew it was coming. I didn't mean, I don't know. I don't want to, sometimes I don't want to say it in case I'm wrong, but it did feel like you guys were on the Rangers there. Thank you, sir. Okay. And I don't know. I think the Sharps are leaning White Sox, to be honest. But I think the public's going to be all over the Rangers. Here we go with the Marlins here against the Rockies in this one. With Paul Quantrill on the mound here at home. For Munoz, he has a 9.98 ERA in his last 4 starts. The Marlins are 4-12 with Munoz on the mound. Marlins have gone 8-18 in their last 26. They've gone under in 8 of their last 10 games on the road, but Munoz has gone over in 7 of his last 8. Quantrill has a 4.91 ERA in his last 3 starts, but Colorado's 8-2 in his home starts. Colorado's gone over in 9 of Quantrill's last 12 starts here, but they've gone under in 15 of their last 22 at home. It seems like all of them are going under here at home of late in Colorado. We're not getting that, we're not getting that Colorado result we're used to. Could it happen today? I'm on Colorado. I know that. Doesn't matter what the price is. Just going to take Colorado. Yeah, they're going to be $1.50 or so. Let's see what you guys have here. Just tie it in here. Juice is on the rocks. And hope I didn't. 9 Legacies saying Rockies. I think that's a parlay or something here. Let's see here. Rockies over for Justin. I lean that way, but just can't get on any of these overs in Colorado right now. Here's Colorado money line. R. Tomps will go over, but Fernando's going to go under. And Colorado's got that Biggie Lacaroni. And Fernando, yeah, you know what? You got Munoz terrible on the road, Quantrill great at home. Okay, people are going to say, I can't lay $1.50 with Colorado. I don't know. One team's going to win the game. One team's going to lose. And if you look at the Munoz's, like I said, Miami, 4-12. That's 25% of the games are winning in Munoz's starts. And at home, 80% with Quantrill. I don't mean to dumb it down. I dumb it down for myself is what I'm doing. Here's Dre on the under. I think Jerry's saying Colorado and under. Darren on the under. Chris, thank you very much. Dave says he likes the Rockies in this one. Yeah, you don't want to get burned here. You don't want to. We're not going to be pumping units on these guys. Ruthless Tribe on the under. Jeff says Ramon better update that total. Looks like it's going higher here. I'm definitely showing 11.5 under at Bovada right now. Colorado team total over for Chris Sand. And I think that's it for you guys in the chat. Luis on the Rockies, Nana on the under. All right. Next up, we got the Mets, Sean Manaea going up against the Diamondbacks and Eduardo Rodriguez. Well, I've already felt like the public is already kind of pumping the over in this one, but man, come on. My man Eduardo in there, and you got Manaea. Look, he's kind of like one of those guys. His numbers aren't great, but he keeps you in the game, and the Mets have been winning with Manaea. He actually has had some good starts. Still a 4.76 ERA in his last 3 starts, but the Mets are 9-2 with Manaea on the mound in his last 11 starts. Gone under in 4 of his last 5 starts have the Mets. Rodriguez has a 2-0 record with a 3.94 ERA in his 3 starts so far, but Arizona's won all 3 of them with Eduardo on the mound. Arizona's won 16 of their last 20. They've gone over in 21 of their last 27 games overall. And I don't know. I think the public's going to like the over, and I'm not sure that I do. Let's see what you guys have in the chat, and then I'll make a play. We've got Mets first 5 for Jerry. You got Manaea 14, 7, and 4 in his first 5. It's very, very strong. Diamondbacks team total over for Jermaine. Justin likes the Mets here. Bagramento says, give me Arizona and over. Thomas says Mets first 5 over. Oh, Mets first 5 over. I better get that right. Diamondbacks run line for 9 legacy. So this one's all over the place. Dave likes this one to go over. Bagramento says Arizona team total over also here. Wow, you guys I knew it, man. I just knew that everybody'd be going over in this game. The steam came in on the over as well. That's why we're seeing that, what did I call it here? Well, it's mostly 8.5 still. Here come a few more plays. Diamondbacks for Luis. I'm going to buck the trend here. I'm going under with these two. Everybody likes the over. It seems like I'll be on the island in this one. I'm going under. I'm going to look at one. I'm not going to change now, but should have glanced at the market here. No, I'm on. I'm gonna take the under. Not a premium here. Just too many opinions on the over. It feels like. Nana's with me though on the under. Luis says, "What was my pick for the Rockies?" Yeah, I went with the Rockies for sure. Luis, I'm going with the Rockies, man. If that matchup was happening, 3 or 4 months ago, it'd be a premium probably. I like the Rockies. All right. And I don't know, you guys. Some of you guys, the Mets might be okay in that. All right, here we go. We're almost done. A couple more, and we'll get out of here. Thank you, everybody, for joining me here on the Morning Steam today. Rays and Springs, Mariners and Gilbert. We saw the Mariners win last night pretty convincingly. The Rays couldn't get anything really going on offense, and Mariners get a big win. You guys are talking about a little bit. I'm pretty sure in this game the Sharps are all over the under here. 6.5 right now. Yeah, you could get 7 under 30, 7 under 35, maybe even a 7 under 25 at some spots, but there's a lot of 6.5 action out there. I almost want to fade it today. like maybe, just maybe, the Mariners can get something going here a little bit, pick up some runs today, win this game. I don't know if I have a side, though. Not at $1.60 here with this. I'll be that. It's down to $1.50. Let me just fix that a little bit. Widely reported steam did come in on the under in this one, but it seems like every game is falling right at 7 runs, doesn't it? 6, 7. I mean, easy to say that because they do, but with the Seattle Mariners specifically, they don't have that rare game that sticks out, right? With all right, here we go. Let me cover this. Gilbert here, a 6.75 ERA, 1-5 record in his last 6 starts. He's been struggling here, no doubt. Seattle just 2-7 in his last 9 starts with Gilbert. He has gone under in 10 of his last 16, and the Mariners have gone under in 6 of their last 7 games at home. New manager, 3-1 record, so maybe that's just what the Mariners, I don't want to say they needed. It's, you don't want to joke around when someone loses their job, but I've lost a few here and there. Rays here have gone under in 20 of their last 28 games overall. For Springs, he's got a 3.29 ERA in his last 3 starts. He's gone under in 4 of his last 5 overall. And let's hear it from the chat and see what you guys want to do here in this one. All right. Juice is on the Mariners. Darren's on the Mariners. Dave will go under in this one. And Jerry likes Mariners team total over, Mariners run line, full game over. He likes the Mariners to crush, pretty much, it feels like. Here's Thomas, Seattle money line, ruthless leading to the over. Fernando going under here. All right, not much from you guys here in this one, it feels like. I'm going over here tonight. Just, sharps are on the under here. I may be agreeing with you guys. Maybe the Mariners pick up some runs here tonight. And again, Gilbert, whatever's going on with him, he's definitely not, what we're used to here. Dre's on the under, but Jeff's on the over. So probably nothing from the consensus land. Although there was definitely some opinions there, it felt like, on the Mariners in this one, right? Okay, last game here. And wow, how about this? The Orioles and the Dodgers, a rematch of the 1966 World Series between the Orioles and the Orioles and the Dodgers. How about that? With Flaherty on the mound here. Might be south of $2 here at this point. Maybe the Orioles just taking a little bit of action when it got a little too high. Kind of what it feels like here in this one. For Flaherty here, 3.68 ERA in his last 4 starts. In his 4 starts, I should say, with the Dodgers. Dodgers are 3-1 with Jack Flaherty on the mound so far. He actually played on the Orioles last season for a brief spell. Dodgers here 15-6 in their last 21 games overall. And the Dodgers are 10-1 in their last 11 series openers. They've gone over in 10 of their last 14 games here at home. For Irvin, he's been struggling right now. Last 3 starts, an ERA close to 11. Orioles have gone over in 5 of his last 6 starts here in this one. All right. See what you guys have here in the chat, and that'll get us going. We'll go on over to the WNBA here in this one. All right. Let's get your plays here with, think Justin's starting us off here. I see some plays on the total. It might have been that pod on that previous game. Justin's going to start us off with Dodgers on the run line here. Thomas going Dodgers team total over. Justin is on the Dodgers team total over also. And Justin says, Fernando says we're getting some juice here to the over. Vegramento likes the Dodger. Yeah, Dodger this, Dodger that. Probably a consensus play. It feels like I'll run through these things. Feels like Dodger land. Oh, gosh. These Dodgers, what a pain they are. Fernando will lay 1, he'll lay 1.5. Jeff will lay, look at these guys. Here's an over from Dre, but Chris Sand likes them. And Thomas, what you do to get -1, some books will have it, some offshore books, but if you put, half your bet on the money line, half on the run line, sometimes you got to alter it a little bit, or sometimes maybe you want to alter it a little bit. Then you end up with 1. You'll win your money line bet. If they win by 1, you win your money line bet, and you lose your run line bet. It's like a push. But just make sure you check the prices. And again, sometimes you can find a weird variance in the price where you want to just lay the one more with a slight percentage over the other. It's kind of a math thing, so I'm not great at it. I count in sevens, if you know what I mean. LA team total over for Vegramento. We're almost done here with this one. With the show. Tony Hardbody, thanks for your contributions today, and great to have you as a first-time commenter here today. And maybe I could use a personal trainer, although I'm not. Oh, what am I slobbering all over myself? I skip leg day. I'm one of those guys. All right. Maybe it's just too hot here in Vegas to get out and run anywhere or run around. Mariners run line, Dodgers run line for 9 legacy. Show's almost over, and I'm going to talk about the WNBA game here, but let me make a pick here. I'm going to go with the under in this one. I feel like everyone's going to want to go over here, but I want to go under. And the total in this is currently at 8.5. I mean, I can't find a 9 under 20 anywhere, so probably would have went premium if it was generally a 9, but it's 8.5. Just to the over, no doubt about it. All right. Thanks, Thomas. Here we go. And I've let you down 2 of the last 4 days. I forgot to put we know what the consensus plays are. They were in the chat, but I let Thomas down. So let me make sure we see these. Cubs money line, Yankees run line, Braves under, Padres run line, Rangers run. That's a lot of run line, baby. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. Let's go to the WNBA. Check a look at our one game of the Aces here, taking on the Wings. And these big favorites are not getting it done, it feels like. Well, Phoenix did yesterday. It's a mixed bag. I guess I could just leave it at that. All right, I got a preview here somewhere of this game. All right. For the Aces here in this one, look, these 2 teams have met twice here already this season, 95-81 back on June 5th. Then it was 104-85 back on July 7th. The Aces own this series, man. They've been winning this one for 3 or 4 years, it feels like, straight. Not all covers, but they've been dominating this series, even when the Wings have been good over the last couple of seasons. They've been decent, no doubt about it. This has just been a bad year for the Wings. Feels like their personnel is pretty decent still, so they're so bad, though. But I don't think they're going to be able to fall enough to get into that first draft choice to get Paige buckets. So, all right, Aces are just 2-3 off of the break so far. They beat Chicago 77-75 as a 9-point favorite, if you know what I mean. And at the end of the game, Asia Wilson was whining about the officials. So feels like the Aces just can't seem to get anything done like this. They should have a big advantage here, but I'm going to take the Wings in the Chad Challenge today in this one. Detroit, Dallas trailed LA by 19 points, came all the way back to win because the Sparks know they got to lose all their games if they're going to get page buckets. So Aces have failed to cover the spread in 8 straight games right now. They're also have gone under in 5 straight on the road. But look at this total. It's got to be, I know there was a maybe 1 or 2 games higher, but this is one of the highest totals of the season. Can the Wings, who are, what can I say? They're a massive over team. They played to the over the last 2 seasons. Nearly 2/3 of their games overall have gone over. But Aces have been trending under here. Still, it feels like it's going to be closer to over than it is under here. But I'm not sure I can do it. I might lean over here. I'll take it. I'm going to take the over. Everybody knows I'm on the Wings already on the video in the chat. I'm going to give another play out. I don't think I can go with a premium here on the over at 180. I really was targeting this one, actually, gang. Let me see what it was. I promise it was like 177.5 in the opener, wasn't it? 176.5. So I guarantee you it's going to fall right in there probably. Maybe it won't go over, but I've got to take the over. Feels like it's got a way better chance of going over than it does under. So I'm just going to keep it as a free play here on the show. I don't think I can mix it up with a premium now at 180. All right. You guys are welcome to comment on this one today. You guys did have some comments here. Justin liked the team total over. He also likes the over in this one at 168. What game are you playing, Justin? And here, I think we're talking first. Are we talking first half here with Chad a little bit? It looks like Aces are due. They're due. Ruthless tried. They're due to figure it out. They're due to somehow get this thing going. But it feels like maybe, just maybe. Look, got to at least be in 4th place, I would think, right? Thank you, Thomas. Imagine losing on purpose. Can you believe it? All right. Big baller, Shaikala. Great to see you today here. Chad's got some players he's looking at. Yeah, Chad, you're right. The Aces may get 100 here in this one tonight. Oh, look at that interesting statistic, right? So, yeah, that's what I knew it. I just want to say it like that. All right. Let's do it. Tony, motivation is the key. That's what I don't have here. But, hey, look at those shoulders, man. All right. Thanks, everybody. Catch you tomorrow. More Morning Steam, 9 Eastern, and 6 Pacific here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Don't forget, check me out over at tonyspicks.com. I got to play today in La Liga, a couple of games today in international soccer, and I've got in the major tiers anyway. And I've got a play over there for $19 over at tonyspicks.com. And I'll have my premium picks up there as well for the rest of the action here today. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 15% off all premium pick packages, including mine here today. We'll be rolling in Major League Baseball for sure. I feel like I gave out a lot of good plays, and we've definitely been picking it up here. Not only Team Steam Consensus, but myself with the plays here of late. All right, that's going to do it. Be back tomorrow. We have some special surprises for you here later in the week. I appreciate everyone for joining me here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, the 42,000 subscriber juggernaut. Don't forget to check out all the videos from the team here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Like, subscribe to those videos, and don't forget, join Tony T in the drive-through today. Oh, I don't know if we're on here anymore on you know what to do. You follow us all. We know what's going on here with the parties merging a little bit. So support everyone here on the network. For Tony'sPicks.com, I'm Ramon Scott. So long.